Well, I was asking if we were going to be ready for
Big Daddy C Block's power, got the streets devoured. Gold chains glisten in the hour, flow like a sizzling shower. Spit fire like a dragon, crews left staggering. Imagining the habit, check it, Big Daddy moving. Calculating the scheme, rough neck, no bleeding. Hardcore eyes gleam, C Block dominion. Pure raw strength in the kitchen.
all you mountain ferrets know what time it is. It's the Mountain Ferret and C Block on the Mountain Ferret and Media Virus Podcast. Mountain Ferreters. And as we do every week, for the next week, we need to decide on the motherfucking replacement. All right, and this week, the nominees for the motherfucking replacement are... You guys have heard me, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we hear it.
Okay, you heard me go through the Mountain Ferret thing? All right. Mustard Fart, which may have been put up before but was never used. Misinformation Fountain.
A little too on the nose, I think.
Or Mama Fumbler.
Mama Fumbler.
I'm a vote for the first one.
Mustard Fart.
Must.
Pete, what about you?
I like the Mama Fumbler. That misinformation fountain is a little too on the nose.
Mike, you want to chime in on this one?
Like a mustard fart, too on the nose.
I you know that I like them all. I was very excited when I heard you say mustard fart, so I'm going to go mustard fart this time.
I guess Mustard Fart has won the day. So all you mustard farters know what time it is. It's the Mustard Fart and C Block. Is that this? What do I hear me coming back? I just don't know where it's coming from. Is it coming out of my fucking TV?
Maybe.
You hear it?
Just a little bit, yeah. It may be a ghost in the system with whatever it's stripping out on the mix minus.
Could be. You know what I'm going to do? I don't need, for C Block, I don't need 3 monitors. So I'm going to but I need it for the fuck. No.
Damn it, me. I'm going to kick my ass.
I'm going to kick my own ass. I don't know what the fuck's going on. All right, let's move forward because that's what we do.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I've got for us this week. We're going to play the Hypothetical Roommate Game, but this is the post-apocalypse edition. Okay?
All right.
So it's welcome back to the Hypothetical Roommate Game where your rent is high, your morals are low, and your roommate options are straight from a fever dream. Tonight's theme, post-apocalypse edition, because after the collapse of civilization, you still can't find a decent roommate. All right, round 1, the survivors. You have to share a 1-bedroom bunker for 6 months with one of the following. A conspiracy theorist who believes the apocalypse was caused by 5G and insists on wrapping everything, including you, in aluminum foil. Or a motivational speaker who begins every morning shouting, "The end is just the beginning," while doing naked push-ups in front of the bunker door. Who you choosing? And we're going to need to know why. It's a tough one. This isn't easy. Who do you pick and how long before you fake your own death? You know?
I think I'm going to go with the second.
You want naked push-ups?
Yes. I'm going to go with the naked push-ups.
Why?
Okay, Pete.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
One.
you gotta ask.
One, we have not specified whether or not this roommate is male or female.
I will remind you that there is good naked and there is bad naked.
Now that brings us to reason number 2. If this is a bad naked, male or female, then the push-ups every morning is really, really convenient for stomping on the back of their neck.
Back of the neck, you said?
Yes, that's a very quick, easily solved problem.
Curb stomp, boom, done.
Curb stomp, yep. Whereas if I'm wrapped in tinfoil, I feel like every time I take off the tinfoil, I'm going to get re-wrapped. So basically, this motherfucker is chasing after me 24/7 with tinfoil. And I don't know if I can jerk off with tinfoil around my dick.
All right, Pete. Can you jerk off with tinfoil on your dick?
No. I
No?
have not tried that
Ah, so-
method. And why do you keep
Wait,
muting my mic?
so is that no, or is that you haven't tried it?
Because
I'm
trying to explain it to you. We're getting
no, your mic was doing that.
then that's probably coming from your machine.
No, you want to blame my machine every time your shit fucks up.
I mean, it could be my shit,
It could be.
but when I muted your mic to see if it was you,
8
because
times.
it's usually fucking you.
8 times.
8 times what?
8 times.
8 times what? I muted your mic,
Yeah.
but you weren't talking. Did you say anything while your mic was muted?
No.
Then can you just assume if I mute your fucking mic that there's a problem and I'm trying to figure it the fuck out and we don't have to cause attention to it? You don't have to bring attention to it. You understand that, right? Like if you see your mic go muted, you think there might be a fucking reason? If I'm saying, hey, I'm getting slapped back in the headphones and then your mic gets muted, do you think maybe I'm fucking troubleshooting?
Maybe.
Maybe. Can you just fucking put that in your fucking head, man? He's muting my mic because something. Do you fucking hear it? I hear it. I hear myself come back in the fucking microphone. But you know when I don't hear it? When I mute your fucking mic. Now I don't fucking hear it. Now I do hear it. Now I don't hear it. So is the problem my equipment or is the problem your equipment? The problem's your equipment. Because here, look what happens when... Mike, start talking.
Test. Hello.
Do you see how my mic was muted, but you fucking still hear the slapback on Mike's voice? Big Daddy, mute your mic.
20 years ago, my big dick crossed the Delaware Memorial Bridge.
Big Daddy doesn't quite understand what mute your mic means.
Oh.
That's okay. You know what? I came at you a little bit, maybe too much venom.
A little bit.
Sorry.
But
Big-breasted beauties. Oh.
Whoa, Matt.
Well, all right.
Steve,
Round 2. The ration situation. Food is scarce.
Wait, I didn't even get to answer the question.
Pete didn't get to answer the question yet.
I didn't even get to answer the question yet.
I feel like you sacrificed your opportunity to answer the fucking question when you started asking me why I muted your mic while you weren't talking.
I wanted
Go ahead.
to review,
Please,
but I
what's
wasn't
your
ready.
answer, Pete?
My answer is I would take the first one, which is the guy who wraps you in tinfoil every day, and he's a conspiracy theorist.
So you can jerk off with tinfoil on your dick.
I mean, if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do.
But why him instead of the other guy?
Why him instead of the other guy? Because when he's sleeping, I'm gonna fire up the old magnifying glass trick, and I'm gonna baked potato his ass. He's wrapped in tinfoil too.
He might not be. He might think everything else is wrapped in tinfoil. And
Okay. I'm assuming that he's wrapped in tinfoil as well.
how do you
So
wrap
I'm
yourself in tinfoil? What?
Wait, I know the answer to this one.
Wait, do I have to explain this to you?
I know the answer to this one.
And the reason why I know the answer to this one is because I did date a woman who wrapped herself in saran wrap because I told her that I wanted to see her in a saran wrap dress. So I know it's possible.
Yeah. But
I mean, I'll humor somebody and wrap myself or wrap them in tinfoil and then let them wrap me in tinfoil. I'll humor somebody once. You know.
Ladies.
Ladies.
We're gentlemen of means.
you know, I'm sitting here thinking, like, feeling kind of bad for like unleashing on Pete, and then I'm like, wait, was it really that? Because we tout him as the technical producer of the fucking show, and
Did you really?
well, that was kind of the anyway.
Yeah, I didn't know you gave me a title like that. I'm sorry.
But all right, let's back to this goofy shit. Round 2, the ration situation. Food is scarce. The roommate's been hoarding all of the canned beans and now claims that they are the new currency. They've even built a bean-based economy, and they call themselves the Federal Reserve of Farts. Do you A, confront them and risk starting the Great Bean War of Apartment 3B, or do you secretly water down their stash and launch your own competing economy, the soup standard?
Competing?
Competing.
Thank you.
All right, hang on. Do I have to play that fucking video again?
I am going into competition because competition will breed a bigger opportunity for wealth than creating juicy bean farts for no reason.
Okay. Pete? What?
So it was either create a competing bean economy or water down the supply.
No.
Or, no, you confront them in starting the Great Bean War of Apartment 3B, or secretly water down their stash of beans so that you can launch your own competing economy, the soup standard.
I'm going that way.
You're gonna water down your roommate's beans.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Go on the soup standard. Because you don't want to.
I'll probably just piss him.
That's ruining the beans for everyone, Pete.
No, that's ruining the beans for him. I have the soup economy.
Asshole, the water in the fucking beans makes the soup. If you piss in the beans, you don't have any soup. You have piss and beans.
The implication.
Go to any restaurant and ask for a piss and beans soup. See what you get.
I guess that is that split pea soup.
You first, sir. You first, sir. I am not doing that.
God damn it! After he corrects me for just misreading competing, I said competing or whatever I said. You mean competing? Fuck him! I'll piss in his beads because I have soup. Food is scarce, idiot.
The implication is you're stealing the beans to make the soup. don't piss in the beans.
Well, then, like, I'll just water them down with regular water. Jeez.
Killjoy.
Killjoy. Yeah, Killjoy.
I know. All we do is steal the fun from Pete.
What kind of world is it if I can't pee in them? If I can't pee in my own soup? I don't want to live in this post-apocalyptic world if I can't drink my own pee and enjoy a can of soup.
Yeah.
One of my dad's favorite things to say is "eat every bean and pee on your plate." Especially if you have beans and peas, he'll say it 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I go over there, I'm usually the one that reminds him that he needs the what do they call it?
Therapy.
It is therapy, but it's a nebulizer.
Okay.
And Eric is sick of this joke because every time I go up and I go, "God damn it, Dad! Why do you keep the nebulizer stuff right next to the Cyclone B? Now they're all mixed up, and I don't know what I'm giving you." And then I put it over his face. Turn it
No, you said that little phrase that you said, bees and the peas, or beans and pea on your plate, right?
Yeah.
And that reminds me of earlier when I saw a guy wrote, I went to my therapist and he said I should write a letter to all the people I hate and then burn them. And I asked the doctor, well, then what do I do with the letters? And I was like, yeah, that got it.
All right, round three is the experiment.
Mm-hmm.
You're invited to move in with a brilliant but unhinged scientist who claims that they can reverse the radiation poisoning using essential oils, Mountain Dew, and positive vibes. They want you to be the test subject. Do you sign the waiver or do you ghost him like a bad Tinder date? Ghost them like a bad Tinder date before the meltdown.
What were the ingredients again?
I don't give a fuck what the ingredients are. Ghost that bitch. This country has a bad history of using me as guinea pig.
Damn, I'm disappointed.
Dude.
Because there's a little note here that says, if Big Daddy asks, the only answer we're going to give you is big titties.
And now we know how the Tuskegee experiment worked.
Yep.
Big old titties.
So you're going to teach me how to fly planes.
So after I say big titties, you're in.
So let me get this straight. You're going to teach me to fly the planes like the white boys.
Big titties.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
You in?
You got my attention.
Okay. You signing the waiver?
Waiver? What am I waving?
You sign? No, he's got to sign the waiver if he wants to see the big titties.
What's he waving?
He's waving it. Whatever it is.
He's waving it.
If he ain't
he's got a flag on the end of it.
If he ain't signing, he's waving goodbye to big titties.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. titties?
You know what? What sucks is that I know me well enough to know that I probably signed a fucking waiver.
Mm.
What's gonna happen? I'm just gonna look at the titties.
All right, you gonna sign the waiver?
I would sign the waiver.
The waiver signed. The waiver signed.
Waiver signed.
Those big titties are our dude.
Damn it! You know what? You roll the dice. Sometimes
Nice. And then
sometimes you crap out.
the difference. A dude with titties that big ain't hairy.
Sometimes you roll the dice and you crap out. So you know what? I rolled the dice and it didn't work out. On the other hand, titties are titties. Them titties will feel real nice in the dark.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it's not all bad.
And a guy
And you already signed the waivers, so you're stuck.
A guy with titties that big also has back titties.
I think we talked about back titties last time.
We've talked about back titties many times, my friend.
We have talked about back titties.
All right. Speaking of back titties, this is the hero's choice. I don't know how it relates to back titties yet. We'll figure it out. Civilization's gone dark, no power, no Wi-Fi, just you, a dying flashlight, and the sound of distant screaming. You can share your last candle with a talking Roomba that's somehow still running on pure judgment and spite, reminding you every day that you are a real mess. Or your ex, who insists on giving motivational speeches to an audience that no longer exists and won't stop saying, when the grid comes back, you'll regret this. Who do you pick to help you rebuild society or at least start a decent campfire?
The Roomba.
Just so you know, the Roomba does go feral and stalks your dust and your sanity.
I think we could take an X.
But your ex does get convinced that they can manifest electricity by talking louder.
Whoa.
Who do you keep around when loneliness starts looking better than company?
The Roomba.
I'd still take the X.
I gotta go with the X. One, because back titties.
Roombas don't have back titties.
Right. Roombas don't have back titties. The Roomba's battery is everlasting because it's on judgment and spite. The X eventually will go hoarse. Like, she's got to shut up eventually.
It's true.
It's hard to motivationally speak with a dick in your mouth. So
He makes a valid point.
All right.
He does.
Here's a bonus round. You get to have one mutant pet. It's a mutant pet clause. Now, you can have the one pet, your apocalypse shelter, a 3-headed cat that screams at 3 a.m. but purrs in a 3-part harmony. Or a dog that farts methane so strong it can double as heating fuel. Which one is sleeping at the foot of your bed? Methane stinks, by the way. Bad.
I'll take the cat. 2 reasons. One, the growling at 3 a.m. will keep predators away, and its purr will help me sleep. And 2, I'm pretty sure methane will kill you if you're in a room suffocated by it. And I don't want to die in a fart cloud.
That's valid.
I don't know. You seem kind of pussy to me. You could shove a tube up the dog's ass and harvest the methane. You can sell that shit. You might be able to take the cat around and like get like a nickel for it to sing.
Who are you selling the methane to? It's post-apocalypse.
Other post-apocalyptic survivors.
Are you kidding me?
This is like Mad Max shit.
I can see Matt sitting on his porch now, barefoot, telling the neighborhood kids, "You see that dog over there with the tube in his ass? How you think I lost his toe?"
Hand me that lighter. Let me show you something.
Puts on a set of welding goggles. Hold still, Kennedy.
All right, so Pete, what are you taking?
Sorry. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I mean, that's where I went immediately. Was Mike's idea. You stuff a tube up that dog's butt, harvest methane, and trade for food
My
and
idea.
trade
That
for
was
food
my
and
idea.
supplies. Was your idea?
Yeah.
Whatever. Whoever's idea it was.
Matt's putting the tube in the dog's ass.
Whoever's idea that was. That was where I went. As soon as you said the dog that farts methane gas, I was like, oh wait, methane gas? Cool. Harvest that shit, bottle it, trade it for supplies.
All right.
I have a dirty little secret.
Find some post-apocalyptic hookers,
I have
a
a
little
dirty little
methane
secret
for a
for you.
little companionship.
Every dog in the world right now farts methane.
Yeah.
But this methane is so strong, you can heat your whole house with it.
I'd rather be cold.
You've been shoving things up your ass all day, but just a little bit. All right. Well,
I'm going for the cat, by the way.
I figured you would. Well, that's another round of the hypothetical roommate game. Remember, in a world without order, roommates still suck, and if you can't love the one you're locked in with, at least monetize the trauma.
I like that.
So you guys you guys weren't around for A Block.
Nope.
They weren't.
So I got a little twist on defend or deny. Okay, these is it's kind of like we've the 5 years of nonsense. We've learned two important things: one, Florida's undefeated, and two, plausible deniability is the only thing keeping the show online. So tonight we're celebrating 5 years of chaos with this moral dumpster fire, defend or deny, ripped from the headlines edition. And so let's just start off round one. Okay. 18-year-old Jimmy Glover was arrested for DUI while wearing a prison inmate costume. Now, some people say that's dumb. Others call it manifesting your destiny. Do you defend or you deny? Jimmy Glover.
Let's see. Defend. The man was just cosplaying his future. You can't arrest someone for being emotionally prepared.
Exactly. He wasn't driving drunk. He was driving method acting.
Reasonable.
Right. What do you guys?
18 years old. He's a TikTok influencer. He's doing it simply for the likes. He's not drunk. He's an influencer. He's doing it under the influence of TikTok.
Under the influence of alcohol. Pete, you want to chime in?
Oh, I'm definitely defending that dude.
You're defending him.
Oh yeah,
An 18-year-old drunk kid driving. You're going to
18-year-old drunk kid driving and wearing cosplay.
All right.
You
Mm.
know.
You got any reasoning for that, or just
Nah.
all right? Round 2 is meth, murder, and management. In Fort Myers, a man on bond for murder was caught running a drug warehouse. Do you want to defend or do you want to deny?
Let's defend. That's called diversifying your portfolio. You can't spell rehabilitation without retail distribution.
I think you can. I mean, there's some words that are simple. I mean, if you're already out on bond for murder, you know, your Yelp rating can't get any worse.
I mean, you're close. You're missing a couple of letters, Mike, but like that, I see your point.
I'm gonna defend. The only mistake that he made was not bribing the right cops.
That's if he'd have known which ones he'd have bribed, he'd be, you know, a much different outcome. And you know,
If he knew which ones to bribe, that headline would read, "New laundromat opens," or "New mattress store opens."
New donut shop opens. Come on,
right?
Who are we kidding?
Fresh donuts would be awesome.
Fresh donuts. Oh yeah.
Round 3, the Caesar salad of school history. Teachers in Australia taught kids that Augustus Caesar was Julius Caesar, and now 140 students get a free pass on their exams. Defend or deny?
Defend. That's efficient education. Everybody wins. Those who forget history are doomed to get an A.
I mean, you can't really be mad. America's been teaching incorrect history for centuries and calling it patriotism.
Bingo.
Bingo.
I am going to defend because I'm trying to get our universal school scores up so that we can get greater funding from the government.
All right.
Hmm.
Pete?
You know how much I am a stickler for like the facts and accuracy. Yeah, I think we need to fix that. You know, like, dude, that one dude was not the other dude. The one dude was the other dude's son, right?
Well, I mean, they had the same last name, dude.
Yeah, they had the same last name. Yeah,
It wasn't even a last name; it was a title.
Look, let's just put up there an example. George Bush and Jeb Bush.
Right, one was a great American president. Two of them were great American presidents because there's two George Bushes, motherfucker.
All right, yeah.
All right, and then there's Jeb, who was the best goddamn fucking governors Florida ever fucking saw. But they
are not the same person.
No.
Oh, thank God, because
there you go.
Jeb
That's my
Bush
point.
boring as fuck. At least Georgie boy did cocaine and skipped the fucking draft.
I mean, when your dad was probably in on the Kennedy assassination, you get to do shit.
Yeah.
Look, we didn't need that fucking Irish Catholic in the goddamn White House. All right. First of all,
He's up there, Pollock.
my father loved John Kennedy. Loved him because he was Irish. He would tell him, I don't even care that he's a pape. We were papes. My mom and me, both Catholic. Anyway, round 4 at Missouri's World of Fun amusement park. A couple saved a girl mid-ride after her seatbelt popped at 75 miles an hour. Defender deny. I'm going to deny. People should learn to keep their hands to themselves.
Oh, no. Defend. That's the kind of roller coaster that turns heroes into chiropractors.
The park PR team was like, please don't sue. Here's a season pass and some Dramamine.
Right.
But like,
How old was the girl?
that's a good question. We haven't cared so far.
She was like 10 or 12. I mean, she was a little girl. It wasn't
Oh.
It was in the story earlier.
Give her the biggest stuffed animal off the carnival midway. She'll be fine.
I'm going to deny.
Uh-huh.
I think they were trying to murder her and then realized that the moment that they were going to let her go was where the camera takes the picture of you on the ride. So they were like, oh, we're heroes. We saved her life.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. There's no mention of the age, but apparently she was a child. It was a child.
Yeah.
On this roller coaster that almost. What?
We don't need another.
Hang on. I don't know if this is. There might be fucking image of this shit, dude.
What?
Hang on.
Now, 2 weeks after they happened to passengers riding the tallest roller coaster at Worlds of Fun.
So we get on. We're so excited because this is our favorite roller coaster.
It's a young girl behind me in the roller coaster, and I don't know if it's her first roller coaster or her 100th roller coaster, But then she said, my seatbelt came off. It was completely undone, and there was this big of a gap between her and the lap bar.
72 miles an hour, holding on to somebody. It's terrifying. The first drop halfway through the hill. I'm sorry, this is really emotional because this little girl, the scream that she screamed, I've never heard anything like that before in my entire life.
Dropping 205 feet,
there it is.
Seatbelt restraint didn't latch and lock. 2 girls clung to each other as Cassie
Holy
and Chris
shit.
Evans held them down.
I looked at her just dead.
There you go. That's what.
Wow.
Hold on.
Mamba. They should call it a maybe.
Yeah, maybe you'll make it to the end of the ride.
I think it's exactly what I said. They were trying to murder her and then realized that the camera was on, and then they had to quick hold on.
Yeah, those two people look a little bit sketchy. I feel like they're almost like crisis actors.
You know why I say that? Because of the scream that she scramped. That's how you know that bitch is guilty. The scream that I scramped. They were trying to get that insurance money.
All right.
That is the sound of trash.
There's like 3 other stories. 12 people stranded 30 feet in the air after swinging amusement park ride malfunctions.
Jeez.
Carnival ride carriages snaps off and comes crashing down in terrifying video. Six Flags America is closing. What happens to all the rides?
So,
Woman sued SeaWorld Orlando after allegedly getting hit in the face by a duck on a roller coaster.
We found out here last year because there was an accident with a ride, but those rides are only inspected by, like, I think the fire marshal looks them over, and the fire marshal doesn't know anything about carnival rides.
I mean, that makes sense. Yep, looks good.
Yep.
Fired up.
All right, send them.
It ain't in the fire lane.
All right, there's 50 in there. 50.
It ain't
We're
it ain't on fire.
Find out.
It ain't on fire. You didn't. It's not in front of a hydrant, so we're good.
My job is
Yeah,
done.
just put those spare parts on the ground over there somewhere that somebody doesn't trip over them.
Spare parts.
Scream that I scramp.
And some places, like little municipalities, sometimes it's the town cops. They look. Town cops don't know shit about carnival rides.
All right, well, round 5 is, we're shifting gears. TMVP allegations.
Mm.
Rumor has it that the
I didn't do
Movie
it.
podcast has infected over 687 listeners with terminal sarcasm. Defend or deny?
Defend. It's called herd immunity. Once you've listened long enough, you can't catch sincerity ever again.
Defend. We're Gen fucking X. Yes, we spread sarcasm to the whole goddamn listening audience. If you got sarcasm listening to us, you're welcome.
Sarcasm. It's one of the few services I offer freely.
I've come to realize from listening back and over this 5 years that I absolutely hate the way I say 100. Right now I'm saying 100 like it's supposed to be said. But often I'll say 100. HUNRID 100.
Hey,
Swallow-
at least you're not saying
swallowing the
hun. At
consonant.
least you're not saying hundo or
It's a hundo.
a hundy.
About 10 hundo.
10 hundos.
You're swallowing the consonant.
I don't. I hate it. I hate the way I say it. I hate hearing me say it.
Don't say it anymore that way.
I'm trying not to. When I hear it, my voice. It was like 600. I'm like, fuck 100. 100.
You could hear the scream that you scramped.
I mean, like we could help out. We could hook you up to like a joy
Man, I
buzzer
scraped
situation.
100 that time. Tell you that right now.
How about a joy buzzer situation? Like you say it wrong, we just push the button and you get like, say like 10,000 volts.
You've got to be able to hook that up somehow, because I know they've got those vibrators that they use on the porn sites that you.
Yeah, you can get the wireless
Shove nothing up my ass.
enabled.
Look, if you can shove it up the dog's ass, you can shove it up yours. Turnabout is fair play. One for you, one for me. If you do it right, you can teach the dog how to do it himself.
Dog's over there smacking the button on his back like, ah.
No, you do it like this.
Okay. Here's round 7. Big Daddy's banned segments. Big Daddy's Would You Rather answers were allegedly banned in 3 states. Defend or deny?
Defend. Goddamn right. I don't.
It's not a ban. That's regional syndication. If you're not offending multiple time zones, you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, nice.
Next time, I'm going for 4 states.
All right, round 8. Matty's pyramid scheme. Matty Rockdef once started a pyramid scheme to fund TMVP's beer budget. Defend or deny? I'm going to deny. It wasn't a pyramid scheme. It was a multi-level business opportunity. You drink 2 beers, then you recruit 2 friends to drink 2 beers, and they recruit 2 friends to drink 2 beers, and then you're upstream. You got all kinds of beers.
I'm gonna deny it was not beer. It was weed.
That would have been better if I'd have taken the time to
It
edit
does,
that.
that does track. Yeah, if you change it to smoke two joints, that definitely tracks.
All right, it's the final round. After 5 years, the CDC officially lists the Media Virus podcast as a mental health hazard. Defend or deny?
Defend. We're not a hazard. We're exposure therapy for people who still read the news.
We're the booster shot you regret, but keep coming back for.
Deny. You see, as the CDC has been defunded and otherwise stripped of its authority, power, and informational intelligence, what we are left with is an organization that cannot differentiate between that which is good for us and that which is bad for us. Therefore, it has confused and conflated the power and the reach, the authority, the passion of the Media Virus podcast with mediocrity and bullshit.
Okay.
That's why we no longer call it the CDC. We call it the CDC.
Mm.
The CD's not. Wait.
What?
These what?
Well, that wraps it up. That was the 5th year anniversary edition of Defend and Deny. Guys, you know, Pete, you've always been here in spirit.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I think it was more like we never invited you to come because we always thought you were on the other show because out of just you just had to be there. We didn't think you wanted to do this, but you know, we're getting on 2 years with Pete.
No, it's more than that.
More than 2 years?
When did I have surgery?
I don't fucking know, Pete. What do you think I keep
I had
telling you?
surgery 3 years ago.
30 years ago?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 4 years ago.
4 years ago already?
I want to say it's 4 years ago already.
I've been putting up with. I mean, you've been on the show for 4 years. Doesn't sound right.
I had surgery about 6 years ago. I had to get a couple of feet taken off my dick so I could walk.
Not to mention that water's cold.
In the winter time, the sidewalks are icy.
Not for nothing. Eventually, you would just grind it off.
I got tired of making
No, he would just start getting off.
What?
I said he would just start getting off. He wouldn't grind it off. He would just start getting off, and he'd be like, "All right."
Just put some Vaseline in your sock and just tuck it in.
I got tired of paying the city to fill in the potholes. Shit.
Well, that's all I had
Yeah.
lined up. That took us into 48 fucking minutes. I think that's pretty good. How you doing, Big Daddy? What's going on in the world of improv and the world of Big Daddy? What do you got for us?
The world of improv is on a nice, comfortable hiatus. The Forgetful Squirrels have their next show in the middle of December. You can check Forgetful Squirrels on Facebook or YouTube or the TikTok for more information. If you want to check me out on Fearless, you can go to cdc.org for next tickets and times. I think the next show is at the Wilmington Brew Works. So you'd have to go to Wilmington Brew Works website to show that. That show is an adult-only show. It's the one where you, the audience, show your titties to me, and I rate them.
Boys and girls.
Anybody with titties.
Anybody with titties.
You can actually sign up early. You can send those to Matty at themediavirus.com. Boys and girls, just send us pictures of your titties. We'll show them on the show, and it'll be a fun time. And now Pete's going to show us his titties.
No.
Pete, they're not that small. Come on. Show us your titties.
I wish I had picked up that fake set of them over here. I'd just whip those out.
All right, well.
Some people would have thought it weird, middle-aged man buying fake titties.
I'd say no. I do this podcast with these with these couple of yuts nods.
You just blame us for your weird purchases?
Yep. Yeah, you guys are my scapegoats all the time.
He puts in the delivery notes for his sex doll. He's like,
Yep.
I bought this because I work with two assholes.
Yeah, you guys are good for something.
hiding your behind with your depravity.
I choose defend. You see, I run a podcast, and
You could at least take video of you telling people that it's okay. I'm buying this because I'm on a podcast.
It's okay. We're recording it there. Remember that?
Yeah, that was funny. Was that was the one where I said come back to bed?
And then you went out there with no shirt on
Yeah.
and hugged him.
I only had seconds to make a decision.
You made the right one, my friend. Nobody.
I feel like I made the right one.
No one's ever second guessed you. No one's ever looked at you and went, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Oh, that could say something about the company you keep.
that too.
Or that could say something about whether or not that was funny.
Yeah, not a single person had any hesitation or hey, maybe you shouldn't do that.
No.
No,
We were all sad we didn't think of it first.
complete and total confidence that you knew what the hell you were doing.
Good.
All right, Mike, that seems like it for us.
All right. Happy 5 years, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for so long.
5 more, gents.
5 more.
At least.
I'll take that. But
It's all right. We all did it in the spirit.
You know what mine has in it?
spirits.
Nope, grape soda.
He got that grape drink.
This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46-VOICE. That's 302-46-VOICE. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46-VOICE today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdef as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com.
Fuck you up.
If you
Well,
wish to
turkeys
sponsor
are
the Media
mean.
Virus Podcast,
Turkey-
email
every
your
bird-
contact
every
information
bird
to
is mean.
PML at
Every bird. If they're not-
themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Matty Rockdef, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, coming to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.